What's up guys, my name is Annie Cooper and today we're in beautiful Delray Beach, Florida. Come along with me, I'm gonna take you through a quick 10-minute upper body circuit. Before we get started, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you wanna see more. What's up guys, we're starting off this circuit with a short little warm-up. We're making sure we warm up the inner thighs, warm up the knees, the hips, the hamstrings, everything. So we're doing a short little warm-up here to make sure that we get everything nice and loosened up and ready to go for our leg session. So what you need for this workout is a yoga mat or a towel and a pair of dumbbells. Now, I only have one pair of dumbbells here, but I do recommend having 2 different weights. It really helps with performing the different movements. We're finishing up the warm-up here, and then we're gonna grab our dumbbells and start off with the first move. The first move in this circuit is a sumo deadlift. So you're starting with both dumbbells pressed together, toes are pointed out, and make sure the dumbbells are really close to the knees. You don't wanna have to reach forward for them because that's when your lower back gets involved. So you wanna throw your hips back, you're putting the weight more in the heels, and you are squatting down, dropping the butt and dropping the chest at the bottom, coming up and pulling the hips forward, squeezing the glutes. Now this movement is more focused on the hamstring and glutes than anything. You should not feel the front of your legs too much on this one. In between this movement, we are taking the dumbbells and we're going straight into a reverse lunge to a high squat. So the dumbbells are low when you do the reverse lunge, then you're bringing them up to the shoulders, going into a squat, and we're alternating legs. This one you should feel all in the quads, aka the front of the legs. All right, so you're taking a little rest and you're repeating the exact same thing once more. Again, guys, if you want to add a set to this or add 2 sets for 3 or 4 sets, by all means, go for it. We're just doing 2 sets here because it was a shorter workout, kind of pressed for time. But go ahead and make this longer if you want to, and pause the video or repeat this and go ahead and complete another set. All right, the next movement, we're holding 1 dumbbell to the chest and doing a goblet squat, but we're adding a pull. So this one, you want your feet neutral, so they're in line with your hips, toes are forward. We're coming down and we're going 3, 2, 1, pulse, and then coming up, squeezing the butt to a neutral and tight position. You should feel in the front of your legs more than anything. After this, we are taking 1 dumbbell. We're going into staggered leg, single leg deadlift. This is all for the hamstring. So both knees are in line with this one, as you can see. And the knee that is behind the straight one that's bent, you want that leg completely relaxed. Pretend it's not even there. It's relaxed, it doesn't exist, it's just there for support. And you're focusing on that front straight leg. You should feel it in the back of your hamstrings and also underneath your glutes. Now you wanna make sure both knees are in line with each other so you are not having 1 foot forward or 1 foot too far behind, or you will feel it a lot differently. Guys, so again, we're repeating this one more time through, and then we are moving on to the next exercise. Goblet squat with a pulse into staggered single leg deadlifts. The next movement after that is side to side squat jump. So you're gonna start on one side of the mat, you're jumping up and over to the other side, landing in a squat. Make sure this one is an explosive movement as it should get your heart rate up. You should really feel it in the quads. All right, after we do these jumps, you're taking both dumbbells, putting those feet out super wide with this one, toes pointed out, and we're going lateral lunges. So you're gonna sit your hips back into the side of the bent leg. The opposite leg should be completely straight. You wanna make sure your chest comes forward with this one. You're sitting your hips back and you're shifting up to the center position and over to the opposite side. So you really wanna feel this in the side of the glutes, underneath your glutes, and in the inner thighs with this movement. So you wanna make sure your feet are always really wide with this. You're repeating this move 2 times each. All right, after this, we are laying on your back. You get to relax a little bit, and we are doing single leg glute bridges. So you wanna keep one dumbbell for this, and you're resting it vertical on top of your thigh, and you're kind of pushing it forward with that hand. You wanna make sure on this one, your heel is underneath your knee on the leg that is on the ground, so heel under knee. We're going about 5 or 6 reps, and then we're holding it at the top for a few seconds. We're resting at the bottom, staying on the same leg, and repeating a few more reps, also with a hold at the top to really burn it out. You should feel this one in the glutes and in the hamstrings. All right, guys, and after this, your workout is done. Great job, guys.